Hey guys, I know I've been doing some FTL on the channel, and George has been doing some Prison Architect and stuff, but I wanted to play some Xcom 2, just as like a bit of variety. We'll just play on veteran difficulty, because I love this game. I used to play Xcom Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within when it came out. I'm not gonna watch all of the intro videos, I've seen them a bunch, and presumably if you're watching Xcom 2 content then you've probably seen them too, because the game's been out a while, so I'm just gonna jump into the first mission. It's got my character pool. Just pulling a couple of people from it. I haven't hooked it up to any of the bigger ones because I know you can download a couple from the Steam Workshop and have about 300 people from all of your favorite TV shows and stuff fight. But if you haven't seen XCOM and somehow you've stumbled across this video on this tiny channel with no prior knowledge about this game, it's basically about an alien defense. Well, XCOM 1 was about aliens trying to invade the Earth. So you'd complete XCOM 1 and you'd fend them off, and you know the Earth was saved and you were all good. And then XCOM 2 was an alternate scenario, whereas if you failed in XCOM 1, so this is sort of the aliens have taken over and they've sort of joined forces with the humans and called themselves Advent. It's a bit shady and no one really knows what's going on, but they're in control of the world. So XCOM is working in the shadows to try and take out Advent, and it's really fun. It's like a kind of a turn-based strategy. It's a bit weird how it works, I guess. It's, I guess you'll see. So the task is we're just doing the Operation Gatecrasher straight away, and that's yeah, we have to kill the aliens and set some charges over there. So the blue movement is where we have 2 movement points per turn, so we can move into blue movement. I think we have an encounter. Nope. Okay. So you can dash into the orange movement zones, but that means you use up all of your movement, so you can't move and then do another action. And you always want to try and stay in cover, because when the fighting starts, if you haven't got any cover, you tend to get killed pretty quickly. It's all based on flanking and stuff like that, so we're just going to stay concealed at the moment and try and sneak up a bit closer before we spot any aliens and try and engage. Okay. So these are some Advent troopers. They're just some grunts. Okay. So we're just going to move everybody up, hopefully into range of them, so we can engage them next turn. We'll put them on Overwatch, which means if we get revealed, then we will fire back at them. They're moving into a good position for us to just have a little ambush on them. That'd be great. So they've only got 3 health because of the difficulty we're playing on. I'm not really one for playing games on the highest difficulty and challenging myself. I prefer to just sort of play them to the difficulty I'm comfortable with and enjoy them that way. So I'm not a professional gamer. I wouldn't consider myself that any time. Alright, so we have a 65% chance on both of these. So it's a 65% chance to hit, and oh, yeah, it's not great, but we can try it. And we missed. So hopefully these 3 Overwatch shots hit, because if not, then we're going to get attacked. So we've been revealed. Okay, so they're going to react. Okay, I think we got 2 of them at least. 1. Is that a hit? No, that was a miss. And 2. That's a miss too. Well, that's fantastic. Got 1 kill and 2 of them are still alive, and they've both rushed into cover, so okay, they're going to come forward a little bit. We haven't got everyone in full cover, we're only in half cover with some people. So they're more susceptible to be targeted. But the basic grunts don't have fantastic aim. I'm going to say that and now I'm going to get shot and killed. But, oh, they overwatched. Which is 51%. I don't want to take 51%, but, I mean, 57. A guaranteed kill is with a grenade. So we'll use the grenade up. They're not unlimited. You can keep reloading your clip. I got 4 damage. That's pretty good. Because it's a random chance you get between 3 and 4 damage, and it's much more likely that you get 3 rather than 2. 3 rather than 4. Sorry. So it's nice when you get a 4 damage hit. 38%. We can. Oh. Sam. Have a horrible. Okay, no, we're good. So we're just gonna throw a grenade at this guy too. If we throw it anywhere near that truck, it can blow up, and that's not great news. So let's kill that other grunt. So I'm just going to do a small series of XCOM 2. I'm not expecting to finish the game anytime soon because it's quite a long-winded campaign. I've had the game since it came out. I bought it, a pre-release copy of it. What's that? Oh, car blowing up in the back of the field. So I have played a bit of the game, but I've only completed the campaign once because it's pretty in-depth. There's a lot of content into it. So I'm not going to dash everyone up yet. I'm going to... Okay, I think we just triggered someone. That's great. Yeah, we did. Fantastic. Hopefully... Well, they'll have seen us because we aren't concealed anymore. So that red one is an officer. He's a bit stronger than the others and has some more abilities. He's sort of our priority to kill. You are now going to have to get into some cover because we can't have... Oh, right, let's have a look. What chance have we got to hit? 46. I'm going to have to take something low. Didn't expect it to hit. I could play this a lot more strategically, and I know if you've played the game before, you'll watch it and think, what the hell's he doing? But... Okay, we'll Overwatch with you. I'm going to have to pull... If we pull you round, you're going to get flanked pretty easily. But I don't know if we've got enough Overwatches, hopefully they won't go for that option. No. They're going to mark us, though, which gives them an increased chance to hit with all of their units, which is fantastic. They marked the one in full cover, though, so... Oh, a lovely 40 damage. So, I'm sorry about the FTL video spazzing up a bit at the end. I'm quite sad about that. And then I tried to record another one, and the same thing happened, and like the FPS dropped, and I accidentally pressed new game, so it overrided the last game. And okay, well, we're not doing fantastic on this level. We've taken some hits. There's the loot, which has disappeared. I probably should talk about that, but right. So the priority is to get that officer. So if we come over here, we can flank because they haven't got cover against us on this side. 69% we can get. It's a good shot to go for. Shame is the weapons we have aren't very strong yet, so we aren't going to do maximum damage. That's still a flanking shot there, I believe. Yep, 74. It's a bit better. It's a kill. Okay, so that officer's down, which means we're not marked over here anymore, which means we aren't going to get insta-killed, I hope. I'm trying to get everyone into full cover because then they are less likely to be attacked. 48%. I'm going to take a couple low percentage chances. Yeah, there we go. It's basically a 50-50, which I'm sort of okay with. It's kind of a coin toss, and we just need to kill them off. There's one more grunt hiding at the back. He'll probably try and run around. I'm glad we moved away from that car, because that's how you lose people. Go on, Overwatch shot. If this hits, I'm very happy. Nope. I think we had another one. Nope. You're going to get a shot. No, you're going to Overwatch. Silly pleb. Is this a flank shot? Nope. 48. I could have thrown a grenade. Didn't need to, though. So, XCOM 2 is it's pretty slow at the start. You have quite a bit of building up to do before you get into a lot more of the in-depth stuff. You can upgrade your squad size, but as you progress with your technology, which you've sort of stole from them, and build up your base of operations. I'm really annoyed because Bradford keeps talking over me, but I've sort of turned him down a little bit, I hope. Oh, I was trying to skip this video, it wasn't working. So, bit of minor terrorism there, but it's okay because it's all for the good of the planet. Apparently it's excellent, but I wouldn't consider that an excellent mission considering we've just had 2 people get shot. I can't tell if it looks like he's got a mustache or not, or if it's... Oh god, that's horrible. I need to fix that. So this is just the statistics of how our mission went. Yeah, we've got Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. I'm assuming that's him. I've never watched Game of Thrones, but I'm a big fan of Jon Snow. Don't ask me why. I used to watch this channel called Hat Films, and they made a couple Jon Snow jokes, and they just sort of stuck with me. So anyway, problem is of this game is the loading screens are pretty long-winded. I like the term long-winded. So I'm just gonna do maybe about 10-15 minute episodes of this because I've still got schoolwork and stuff to do. But I know the commentary when it's just me isn't gonna be very entertaining. I like it when me and George both record at the same time, like when one of us is playing a game and the other is talking as well. Okay, so So we're back at the main base. 2 people gravely wounded, so we're not going to be seeing them for a couple days. And by a couple, I mean half a month. So that one's up. They've promoted. So we've got a sniper and a grenade launcher, which are my 2 favorite classes, which are now out of action for at least 3 weeks. Okay. Can't skip that yet. But luckily for us, everyone got a promotion, so. And there we go. And we'll just keep going. So we've got some just some corpses for people in the science labs to poke around in. So we're gonna have to go through research and then engineering. So there's gonna be a cutscene here. I'm not really one for watching them, so I'm just gonna skip that. It's a good cutscene, and that was second I got the game. I was sat there for like, I probably spent way more than I needed to on just in time I was putting into the game because the cutscenes were so good for me. I was watching do we need a med kit? We're not gonna need them yet. I don't wanna do much yet. Okay, so if you want to watch the cutscenes, you should really get the game. I do recommend the game. But yeah, I'm looking at buying Civilization 6. But I can't decide whether I'm going to be able to adapt from Civ 5, which I've got about 700 hours in. Okay, mag weapons 28 days. That's out of the question. This will progress the campaign a little bit, so I'm going to leave that for a second, just so we have a bit more time at the start. Okay, so we have to just scan around until something like this pops up. I love how Firaxis made this game, and there is a scientist called Firaxis. It's was one of the other things they did when they released, what was it, the Civ game that people thought was Civ 6, but it was really bad. I think it was Beyond Earth. It was supposed to be Civ 6, but then everyone hated it, so they made an actual Civ 6 and sort of said, sorry about that, here's a new one. But they had a ore in Beyond Earth called Firaxite or something like that, and it was just, you know, way to toot your own horn a little bit. And it was, alright. We're going to do a guerrilla operations. It's an engineer. Right, what we'll do is we'll just leave that. And we will do that in the next episode. And I'm just going to keep this short for this one. So thank you very much for watching the first episode of Xcom 2. So, these are probably going to alternate out at the same times. Or maybe just every night or every other night. Either this or a bit of FTL if it fixes itself, and if not, you should probably get a video of George or something. So I hope you enjoy. You can be quiet, Bradford. It's really frustrating. There's a mod you can get that shuts him up. I'm not playing with any mods, but anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.